Now, what are the benefits of remembering the goodness of God in our lives? What are the benefits? Because when you remember these things, they are not just, you are not doing it for God, right? You are doing it for yourself. You are the one that enjoys those benefits. Number one, you are reminded of God's faithfulness and goodness to you in the past. And this moves you to continually thank Him. So it keeps you in a state of gratitude. It keeps you in a realm of always giving thanks and giving praises to God. Because you think back, you are able to reflect on His goodness, on His faithfulness, on His blessings, on the victories, on His mighty deliverance, on the place where you are today. You see how God took you from that pit, from that dungeon, and He brought you here to where you are today. If you are able to think and remember, I tell you, you will always be grateful. You will always be thankful. You will always know that God has been there for you. Another benefit is that it keeps you humble. Yeah, it keeps you humble because you always acknowledge God. You know, you don't think that it's my power. You don't take credit, just like we said before. You don't take credit for what God does in your life. You don't say, oh, it's because of my beauty. The boys are just all over me. They are just rushing me. I am a hot cake in the market. Yes, there are people more beautiful. There are people more gorgeous, but they don't know what is going on. Guys are not even approaching them, and they are wondering, what have I done wrong? But you have found favor. Acknowledge God in everything. You are doing so well. You are getting all the scholarships. You are getting all the promotion in their office. They are sending you. You are not just the best. It is the grace of God on you. It is the favor of God on you. So when you acknowledge God as the one doing it, it will keep you humble. It helps you not to be harassed or intimidated by your present conditions. It helps you not to be intimidated by your present conditions. Like we said, situations will come to destabilize you, to depress you. Sometimes you're tempted to begin to compare yourselves with others. But when you remember where God is bringing you from, you will gain courage to move forward and stay focused on God. The next one says it helps you to trust God more. David, when he was facing Goliath, he knew God had given him victory in the past. So that boosted his confidence. Okay? And he said, look, you uncircumcised Philistine, I come to you in the name of the Lord God of Israel, whom you have despised today. He said, that same God gave me power to destroy the bear and to destroy that lion. That same God is here in me today, and He's going to hand you over to me. And did God show up? Yes, of course, God did. Because when you acknowledge Him, when you acknowledge His power, when you boast with what He has done for you in the past, yes, He will show up again in that situation. So it helps you to trust God, to say, God did it for me before. He can do it again. Even though I am sick today, even though the doctor said this and that, even though I don't have enough money, even though I just lost my job, but God did it. I remember in 5 years ago, I was in a similar situation. I was in the hospital and the doctors told me that I had just few more weeks to live, but God delivered me by His mighty power. That same God can deliver me. In fact, that same God will deliver me from this present situation. So when you remember what He has done for you, it will build your trust and your confidence in Him.